Tamilnadu Chief Minister M.K. Stalin has now written to Chief Ministers of 12 other states here. This is a day after the central government reversed its vaccine policies, specifically pertaining to procurement in providing free vaccines for 18 plus. So M.K. Stalin now, the Chief Minister of Tamil Nadu, says that collective efforts of 12 state Chief Ministers have now compelled the central government to reverse its vaccine policy. In a letter to the Chief Ministers here, he's called for a united front as well. And in a separate letter to the Finance Minister as well as the RBI Governor, the Chief Minister is now requesting for a moratorium on repaying the loans taken by borrowers, particularly this is for the MSME as well as small borrowers. We have with us our correspondent Muglin getting us further updates here. Muglin, this is with respect to the Tamil Nadu Chief Minister now saying to have a united front. You have a united front for the issues that you want to raise, and that's how things will move forward.
As you rightly said, now the Tamil Nadu Chief Minister M.K. Stalin have called for unity of 12 state Chief Ministers, and he has also requested to write to the Union Finance Minister and the RBI Governor seeking moratorium for small borrowers, particularly in the MSME sector. Very importantly, he cites in the letter that is written today that the collective efforts by the 12 chief ministers have made the central government to reverse its vaccine policy, and he also seeks a similar kind of unity among the chief ministers and seek a moratorium for the small borrowers who having a loan of up to 5 crore rupee at least for the first and second quarters of 2021 and 2022. And he very categorically said, when the central government imposed a national lockdown last year, the central government came forward and gave moratorium to the small-time borrowers. But this time, when the states are given the rights to implement lockdown based on the local situation, the central government have not come forward to grant moratorium for the borrowers. So he stresses the 12 state chief ministers to come forward and write to the Union Finance Ministry and Governor of RBI, and he has also stated that he has already written a letter to on this regard to the Union Finance Minister and the RBI Governor, and he now requests the other chief ministers also to follow the suit. And he says that the MSME sector are the worst affected in the second wave. If there is no such measures like moratorium, they will be forced to shut the business, and that will cause a very strong economic repercussion, is what he has stated in the letter today.